Good morning. This is Radio Douglas.
Brought to you by Eardrums. Good morning, everybody. Today is Tuesday, May the 19th, 2020. Your announcers for today are Dr. Whitbeck, Mrs. Lareniga, and we have the ever-popular Mr. Brogy here for Tuneful Tuesday. Welcome back, sir. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Hanging in there. Happy to hear your songs this morning. The official Douglas time is 8:31, and it is sunny and beautiful and a good day to get outside.
It's a good thing we canceled that parent pickup today for rain of all the materials. So you wouldn't want to come out in too much sunshine, of course.
Nope. And you know, in New England, the weather turns on a dime. You never know. All you can do is make the best guess, right?
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
But it is National Strawberry Month.
Of course it is.
So I think you can go out at the end of the month and pick your strawberries and have a nice shortcake. So enjoy National Strawberry Month. You could also make a strawberry salsa and celebrate both National Strawberry Month and National Salsa Month this month.
Put it on a gluten-free burger, and then you've also met, celiac and hamburger month.
And
we can do it all.
Don't forget your photos.
That's right.
Send them here to Radio Douglas. The official Douglas, send it to the Douglas Puzzler at gmail.com.
Yep, she awaits your answers.
We wish a hearty and happy birthday to Jack Dunlop. Happy birthday, Jack.
Happy birthday, Jack. Woo!
Share birthdays with Johns Hopkins, the actual person.
Is his real first name Johns?
Yeah, his first name was Johns.
Oh, that's weird.
That's because his younger brother was named John.
Oh, so he was plural.
They had to, yeah. So now we have two of them.
That makes sense.
Malcolm X. Ho Chi Minh, who was the Vietnamese communist revolutionary and president of North Vietnam. Pol Pot, the Cambodian dictator, which I thought was interesting that both of them were born on the same day. Andre the Giant, his birthday is today.
It's a lot of birthdays, man.
A lot of birthdays shared with Jack Dunlop at Douglas School. And Sir Peter Townsend.
Oh, beautiful. Hence the music this morning.
Hence the music.
Who is Pete Townsend for our young fans that don't have any idea who we're talking about?
Pete Townsend is the guitarist and creator of all the songs of the rock band The Who.
Not to be confused with the World Health Organization.
Right.
The band The Who.
The Who.
Right.
The Who?
Okay. The Who?
Right.
Right.
And so that brings us, speaking of music, right? That it is Tuesday, May 19th. So that must mean it is Tuneful Tuesday with the master of tunes, Peter Brogy.
All right. Good morning, everyone. I am completely unprepared, as usual. Here's a little Pete Townsend, just a taste of Pete Townsend. Ever since I was a young boy, I played the Super Bowl. From Soho down to Bryan, I must have played them all. I ain't seen anything like it in any amusement hall. That deaf, dumb, blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. That's enough of that, right?
No, it's never enough.
And then
Did he play anything more obscure?
yes, this is not the most obscure thing Pete Townsend ever did, but it's close. So,
It's one you might remember, I think, maybe.
yeah. But Mrs. Loreniga played this for us. I'm sure every Douglas student remembers this quite vividly.
Like everything I've ever done at Douglas.
Douglas last year. When I speak in silence, a pact can be made. A lifelong alliance that won't be betrayed. Won't be betrayed. A friend is a friend. Nothing can change that. No arguments, squabbles can break the contract that each of you makes to the death, to the end. Deliver your future to the hands of your friend. Be friendly, befriend me now, befriend me. A promise is a promise, a handshake will seal it. No amount of discussion can ever repeal it. Commitment forever to borrow or lend. Deliver your future to the hands of your friend. Be friendly, befriend me now. Be friendly, befriend me now.
I can't believe you remember all those words. That is amazing.
No, I just moved the screen to the side so I could see them.
Very nice. Thank you for sharing. I'm sure all the kids out there remember. And I mean, the message there is be nice and be friendly.
That's my job, to remember words and things.
Yeah, I mean, music aficionado, you would think so. That was lovely, though. Thank you, Mr. Bergie, for that beautiful tribute to Pete Townsend and The Who.
You're very welcome.
And to all our friends. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what's happening. We have another song because it's Tuneful Tuesday. This is Camilla. Outside on a beautiful day. Whoops. And here are her fans celebrating.
Celebrate the sun, celebrate the sun, celebrate the moon, stars, and sun. Look at that sun up in that sky now. So celebrate the sun, celebrate the sun.
Bravo! Bravo!
That was excellent.
Wasn't that wonderful?
Yes, what an uplifting morning tune. Thank you, Camilla.
Right. And it's sunny outside, and I thought, what a fantastic song for a sunny Tuesday. Yeah, thank you so much. Loved it. It was like our own little Disneyland parade right here.
That was just uplifting.
Yeah. And there are her fans celebrating the sun. Bridget and her dad. One of them, I think, made a touchdown.
My money's on Bridget.
You can't tell when this comes up probably on the YouTube what this is other than a tree.
No, there appears to be a hole in the tree, dear Liza.
Yeah, there's a hole.
There's a hole in the tree, dear Liza, dear Liza. There's a hole in the tree, dear Liza, a hole.
I'll fix
What
it, little
should I
birdie.
fill it, dear?
Yes, please fill it with owls.
Yes.
And
Is
an
that what's
outlet.
in there?
Yeah. There's an owl in there, and it was very, very, very clear when it was sent to me. But if you can just see the outline of an owl here, and then there are little owlets here.
There's an owl in the hole in the tree. There's an owl in the hole in the tree. There's an owl. There's an owl. There's an owl in the hole in the tree. You know that one?
Yeah, I do. There's a flea on the owl in the hole in the tree.
Tuneful Tuesday is the best. I like it. Ooh, camping.
Yes, Shri spent some time camping with Dad and out in the backyard, and doing all kinds of camping activities. We're going to have some updates as the week goes on of how their camping is going.
It's a multi-night situation?
I don't know, but I have multi-pictures. So we're going to pretend that this is happening over the course of the week.
It is. There's no pretending. It's a multi-night situation.
So here they are. There's their tent, and they're reading, and they did some stargazing. I love that picture.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a keeper.
Luckily, there have been some fantastic moments during our distance learning at Douglas School, and I'm so happy that families share them with us.
Yes, absolutely. Especially at camping and being outside in nature. You know, you have that opportunity so much more right now than normally. It's great with no schedules, no routines. Get outside.
Right. My wife is making me camp outside.
In the rain? In the hailstorms?
In the hailstorms, yeah. All right, on to this day in history. In 1643, Massachusetts Bay, Plymouth, Connecticut, and New Harbor, which I've found out is now New Haven, formed the United Colonies of New England, which was a military group. So there you go. On May 19th.
Never knew that.
Yeah, that seems so early, doesn't it?
1643 seems just right after they landed at Plymouth. Like 23 years later.
And
just approximately 23 years later.
Roughly, and already they're making an army. That's pretty impressive. These pilgrims they meant business.
Right? And from all over. That seems like a long distance, too.
Right. New Haven's almost in New York.
Right? Yeah. They're taking over the world.
Thank goodness.
And a little later, a few years later, in 1958, South Pacific, the soundtrack album, was the #1 album in the United States, and it stayed #1 for 31 weeks.
Is that with Some Enchanted Evening?
Well, it's with this.
I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair and send him on his way. Get the picture? I'm gonna wave right out of my arms. I'm gonna wave that man right out of my arms. I'm gonna wave that man right out of my arms and send him on his way.
And you know what was... That was a very, very, very controversial scene at the time.
I'm sure. 1958?
She was bathing. And they had to figure out how to show her bathing. So she's washing her hair fully dressed.
As you did in 1958.
That's right. In the South Pacific.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And there's hats on and yeah.
Yeah. And you sing. Well, everybody sings in the shower, right?
Yes, and they especially sing about, washing that man right out of their hair, setting him on his way.
So
in 1958.
31 weeks. That seems like a long time. Is that a long time, Mr. Brogy, for music to stay in the #1 spot?
Yes.
Are you going to sing us one from that soundtrack?
I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. How's that?
Perfect. I deserve that.
I was in South Pacific in high school.
Were you?
I had a non-singing role. I was the general.
Nice. Little musical theater background. Didn't know that about you.
Very little, because I didn't have a singing role.
We did Oklahoma.
All right, Douglas teacher joke of the day with Mrs. Oxnard back by popular demand. Oh my gosh. Here we go.
Okay, you're going.
Good morning, Douglas School. This is Mrs. Oxnard of room 17. And despite the fact that I work in room 17, my favorite number is
47.
Maybe I'll tell you why. I don't know. But I have the monster bag full of riddles for today. Oop, backwards, there we go. I'm going to dive in for just the right piece of oral language. Here we have it. Why did the music teacher need a ladder?
I don't know why.
To reach
Reach the high notes.
It's
Yeah.
so bad that it's good. Have a great day.
Does anybody else think 4 10s and 7 1s when they see the number 47, or is that just an elementary school teacher's brain?
That's just your brain.
Yep, 4 10s, 7 1s on her back. Thanks for the joke, Mrs. Oxnard. That was funny.
Yep. The big musical themed day.
Tuneful Tuesday.
Well, Tuesday. Got another one coming up.
Oh my gosh.
There are 7 colors in the rainbow. Roy G. Biv. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. I'd rather hear Mr. Brogia sing it. You sing it. Forget Kermit.
There's so many.
Come on, keep going.
Why are there so many songs about rainbows? And what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions. Rainbows have nothing to hide. So I've been told, but I'm seldom believe it. It's something that I'm supposed to be. So on. Should I keep going?
Who knew that you had a Kermit voice like that? That was incredible.
You'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me.
Ba-dee-dee-da.
You made Mrs. Lorenica sing.
My banjo is right over there.
Again, miraculous word knowledge.
Anyway, there are 7 colors in the rainbow: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet.
All right, today's trivia question.
All right.
What is the oldest surviving musical instrument?
The human voice. Does that count?
That wasn't the answer I got on Google, but I think that's a probable answer because a human was around before they made an instrument. Thanks for giving away the trivia question this morning.
What's the second oldest?
There we go. What's a constructed musical instrument that has
There you
survived?
go.
Whale. Whale's call.
Nope.
No. That would be older than the human voice.
Is this for today? We need the answer today.
We can't go on until you
Is
answer
that-
the question
That's
correctly.
thinking about for tomorrow.
We're gonna
It's for tomorrow, but you can answer it now.
We're gonna stay right here.
isn't it-
No, you can't answer it now.
It's not the mallard.
I'll say it into my hand.
Oh yeah, that was it. All right, and we've come to the end of our
Thank goodness.
kids segment. My gosh. And so we're going to leave you with 2 things. One, a quote from Peter Townsend of The Who. Rock and roll might not solve your problems, but it does let you dance all over them.
Nice.
Thank
Never disappoints.
Thank you, Mr. Townsend. And with that, we'd like you to have a treasured, tattooed tiebreaker of a Tuesday. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. See you tomorrow.